Okay, hi there and welcome to this preview of the English Premier League for the upcoming match day. And I have to check out the correct number of which match day is it? It is match day 13. Okay, fine. So welcome to this, and if you want to, if you like what you see, if you like the wet Opa and his madness, and if you like the Betmaster Tool, then go ahead and get your access to it, and leave your likes, subscribe to my channel, and everything you are well familiar with, what you can do in the sense of supporting me, but with the copy or your access to the Betmaster Tool, you will very much help yourself as well. Camera frozen again. We are a bit going to be patient that it's gonna be released. So if you have your own tree here of the leaks you have within the tool, I've recorded an initialization tool for the Polish League. Of course, I hope that you understand a lot better what you have to do here, and maybe I can improve on the videos to support you in doing so. But in any case, you can always type in the league here, and you will find it, and you can add it to your tree and then get access to it. And then you click on the button view only this league, and then you see everything that I see here. Of course, there's a matter of evaluation or initialization the leagues, and of course it is a little bit of work to do. You can also get my evaluations if you purchase them, and I would happily also give some coupons or things like that, so people get easier into this, well, getting used to it and being able to fully profit from this really grandiose tool. And I mean, I've been working with it with a different view of it, or a standalone version, for over 30 years now. Okay, anyway, now it's the first time that I compile the prices here, and it's the are they playing twice, Newcastle? Oh, that's the 30th. I see here. Okay, did we compile this right now? No, we compiled this on the 26th of August, so this is rescheduled. We check out what we get, what kind of price, but that's only on Tuesday, or what is today, 26th? Yeah, Sunday is 28th, so it's on Tuesday. Do we got a new price, a different price here, or is it still the same price? Oh no, something changed. Yeah, 184. That's a lot more like it. Norwich are usually losing their games. Newcastle with a new sponsor and so on. So 184 looks like very much to the market. Now I compile them. Now we see that computer might consider to go against Arsenal. Of course, Arsenal had a very good run after 3 losses for a start, and then they started winning. Now they lost to Liverpool badly. What can I do now here with this coupon? I don't want to see this anymore. But we can check out the Premier League now and compare this here. 149, so maybe we could go for Newcastle 276. That seems like good enough. And I can't clear this this coupon here, so we have to look it up here, down here. And yeah, there had been a couple of those had been wrong, a couple of them had been right. But that's how can I reload this whole page here? Oddsportal.com. I mean, what can I do to reload the whole? I'm not getting rid. Now I can remove it at least. Okay. Now we can once again go here, go for the Asian handicap. We go for the minus 0.5. Now it's even 2.77. That's a bad sign. But I mean, we know what's going on. Newcastle, richest club in the world. But will they perform right away? Or, I mean, at least we know Arsenal lost the last game, and Newcastle are, of course, trying to stay in the league, and so on. And so we should have a fair chance that they try their best not to lose. In the Crystal Palace Aston Villa, maybe computer suggests Aston Villa plus half a goal. We can check out this one as well. Minus 0.5, 172. That is like good enough. But of course we should watch out for the current shape and everything. So we can check out here. Crystal Palace are doing fine with plus 4.51 points. That's the first one I'm going to check. What did I expect? How many points and how many did they win? So they are plus 4.51, while Aston Villa are a bit behind. But if you compare these two values, then you would say, okay, computer thought from the start that Aston Villa should be the better side based on previous results and so on. And I don't think that most of you would have disagreed to that, but they are not performing quite to that standard. We know that. And we can also check out here previous results when Crystal Palace are in fact unbeaten in like 7, which is, I mean, unbeaten doesn't harm us. We want them not to win. They won 2 of them against Manchester City even, and against Wolves. That's a one-off, of course. But they are pretty blue in these here in these characteristics. That's blue is good, and while Aston Villa are a bit bad. But of course, it is at least they won the last one against Brighton. Before that, they had like 5 losses. Southampton, West Ham United can happen, at Arsenal 3-1, against Wolves, close affair, at Tottenham. I mean, they are, all of them are tight matches, but at least they well, had a better result recently. But we see here, if you dislike this, or you rather consider the performance, so to say, to be most important, then you would maybe find enough reason not to go for Aston Villa. I think it's just good enough, 172 for the X2. And Liverpool 131 looks like very fine with market. So no 131, there's nothing to bet on, right? We agree with market. Norwich against Wolves, of course, we do not like the leagues to be decided so early if there are games in which were more or less like Fürth in Germany. It's the same thing here with Norwich. Computer, no, in this case it would be pretty neutral, I would call this, right? 355, 219 even on Wolves. I mean, that's a very good price, but not good enough. 219, we have a true price of 222. So we can't bet, but it's even close, but we don't want to get involved here. In the, I mean, we can check these performances as we've done in the previous weeks here, that it's a bit faster, but I want this to be a bit more compact here in the future. In the Brighton against Leeds, we see clearly that we have to watch out the last row here, in which when it's green, the greener the better, and here it's light green, it's fine. Here it's very green, that's even better. Here it's very slightly shaded red, but that's fine. And this is very, very slightly shaded green, while Leeds, it's all of them are minus and bad, but these are a bit less bad. But we would suspect like that computer makes a bit too high a price on Brighton, which it does with the 260. In this case, I would say, well, I mean, we have the same problem here in Germany with VfB Stuttgart, that one promotion did really well, and now in the second year up there, they have troubles. And that's the same thing that happened to Leeds. But I wouldn't turn against them, and I wouldn't also wish at the moment to support them. Of course, we can check here as well the most recent results, and also the all over. Here it's still positive for Brighton, and of course obviously negative for Leeds. But looking at this bars here, it still tells us, well, Brighton are not in full throttle, what do you say? And they didn't win a single one in the last 7. While, okay, they lost here at Tottenham, drew with Leicester, won at Norwich, drew with Wolves, lost at Southampton, beat Watford, lost against West Ham, drew with... Yeah, I mean, it's upside down, but it's not awful at the moment. Losing at Tottenham is the only loss in the last 4. So maybe we could then once again consider and think about, do we want Leeds? But that's everything red here. But then you still have to check out, is it huge red or, right? Those are not shaded yet or in different colors of red or tones. But anyway, would you wish to go with Leeds, or would you rather disapprove? I might fancy, well, why not, right? We pay it 220, something like that, if we go for this. So why not, maybe? And Brentford against Everton, 226. That's 289. Okay, but I think Brentford also lost their shape. It's still a bit green here, but in fact they are almost neutral. But of course, Everton are in some bad shape. Yeah, okay, this looks like a very silly price the computer does here, but still I would give them a chance. I mean, yeah, that's a tough one, right? Because obviously we all know that Everton should do a little better, but you see here Brentford, they lost their shape, right? Recently lost, just 1 draw in the last 5. Of course, Everton are as terrible, but we check out the opponent. Losing to Manchester City doesn't mean a lot. Drawing with Tottenham is fine. Losing at Wolves, against Watford, awful. Against West Ham, once again, it's pretty neutral. And drawing with Manchester United, it's fine. But they are also in no good shape at all. Losing to Norwich, at Burnley, against Leicester, against Chelsea can happen. But still, I would think, I mean, there is some margin here. We have to go give them a chance, right? It's a bit exaggerated, but we all in fact like, well, 170 is not even a very, very attractive price, but still I have to propose this one here. And Burnley Tottenham, we check out here. Burnley red, green. Okay, no, there's one red. We look at the last row, right? That's red, that's green, fine, that's green, that's neutral. Okay, and Tottenham, green, red. Okay, that would be slightly in favor of Burnley, but in fact we do not even have a disagreement here. We agree with market, so leave it as is, right? I mean, Leicester against Watford, 165. What does the computer say? 170. We are not getting involved into this one as well, even though we may notice Leicester, of course, in no good shape, winning midweek on Thursday against Legia Warsaw by 2-goal, 3-1. But Watford a bit better, pretty neutral, or maybe fine, what we expected. But if we don't have a disagreement here, where should we adjust to get a bet? Right? I mean, Manchester City, we all know them. They are the best somehow, even in all over Europe. But West Ham in excellent shape. 140 is a bit high, because it's always too much you pay on Man City, because you would always suspect them to perform and to win, because this is like chess what they are doing. But here we wouldn't disagree. I mean, 140 is fine. We don't get involved, right? Chelsea against Man United, 162 is very, very low price. What does the computer say? 2.0. I mean, would we have to give them a chance? They won at Villarreal. Chelsea easily saw off Juventus 4-0, but they also won at Villarreal. Chelsea all green all over. But I mean, we have one more criteria, which would even be look at the stats, right? I mean, I want to, of course, give you some decent bets here, or analyze the games and do a good job, maybe help you winning here. But the best assistance I can give you is check out the tool and get your campaign underway in beating the market, which is really up for grabs here. I mean, it's not far away. I mean, we have everything we need, and we are even getting better with this, right? Chelsea are not so excellent for right, if you compare with Liverpool or so, right? But or with Man City, when you don't need to compare. But still, of course, the shots, those are the shots on target, and so on. Inside box, we can also check here. Inside box, okay, against shots. I mean, that's not all of them are absolutely outstandingly impressive. But we check out Manchester United, 174, 161. That's awful. I mean, for a top side, 59, 54 passes are fine. We can check out the corners or dangerous attacks. That's okay, but it's not excellent. And corners, 66, 61, 73, 64. Well, once again, looking at this, I would say, as Chelsea are not as, I mean, the results are better than their performances, and we have a new coach. We have a pitch of blue, right, with a win against Villarreal, and give them a chance here. But I think, yeah, I mean, Chelsea all the way they had been overperforming a bit, so we have to go for this one. As well, I fancy. But I mean, we all know what's going on, right? Newcastle Norwich, that's on the 30th. So I'm through with this already, and I'm glad to be able to say so, because I don't want to get it too long and keep things short. Then you even check out the tool. Check out the video. If it's too long, you stay away. So thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye. I'm an old man. You have to bear in mind. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you.